Hello and welcome to my PG Play tutorial on BBscute. So we start with an mmap scan. So we got the IP address. We have to scan all the ports because there's quite a few. And I just save it in an mmap grabbable format, basic scan. And as you can see, the results came back quite quickly. So you got quite a few ports. So what we do is we perform an aggressive scan. So it's 228088, which is a bit strange. It's a Linux machine, let's keep in mind. And we save it in a detailed scan. And because port 8 is available, we can straight away have a look at it. The fact that port 88 is open, it looks a bit dodgy to me, because it says Kerberos, but this is not like a Windows machine. In fact, you will see it's not found. So it's basically an Nginx server running on port 88, but posing as Kerberos, so that's a bit strange. But if you go back to the 80, you can see that obviously we are dealing with an Apache server on Debian machine, and as you can see, it returned a lot of results. Now we tried with this Courier POP3D 995, so the POP3, so the port, sorry, TCP open port 110.995, 88. Yeah, it didn't yield any results. So basically we just carry on with GoBuster to find more interesting ports on interesting data on port 80. So we can use GoBuster for this. I don't know if that was the one. TXT, no, sorry, that's not what I wanted. So TXT is good, but we want PHP as well. Medium is fine as a sec list. And then what we can do, we just change, yeah, 165.128. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of PHP files coming back, which is strange because initially we saw an index file. This is index PHP, so this is what really we pick up on straight away, because as you can see, it's just a HTML file. So if you type in index.html, is exactly the same. So sorry, I forgot to put the switch, the extension as HTML. We could have used that one as well for GoBuster to make it even more presentable, but anyway, next time. So index PHP, and now we have a completely different website, Qt News management system. And if I manage to zoom on this one, so you can see that this is powered by Qt News 2.1.2. So if you just simply copy this, and we can just do some research. Just gonna put this back. So we can suspend this one, and with search ploits we can just run this simple search, and it returns quite a few results. As you can see, there's a Metasploit remote code execution. For this, has to do with the avatar. But what we are doing is this one, the last one, which is with the Python script, but it's pretty much the same. So we use the M, search port -M, and then yeah, I think it's there as well. Just download it, and obviously if you want, you can check out the exploit database. What I usually just do, I just put exploits here and the number, so it's kind of quicker like this. If you want to have a look at what it does, so it's 2020, and basically it's a remote code execution. Now what we pick up on straight away is the IP address. After the IP address is not index.php but Qt news, so they expect this directory to be on, but we don't have that, so we need to take this out. So we use the set command for this, and I thought it was nearly there, but yeah, we do it differently this time. So we do it like Qt news. So you have to be careful if it's uppercase Qt news slash. So we use the colons, not just the slashes, because we want to take out the slash itself. So it's a bit confusing, and that's why it's an easier way. It's kind of cleaner if you know what I mean. So S, and then we close it with a G. And yeah, I think that's it. So we basically, what we are saying is you would like to take out this one and just put an empty space. I mean, not blank, but completely take it out and replacing with nothing basically. So, and then like this. So we move this one, so we rename it to exploit. Yeah, much better. And if you look at this file, you can see that after the IP straight away index.php, so we managed to accomplish what we wanted. So so Python 3 exploit. Now it's asking us a URL, so obviously that's the URL we need to use. Without the index.php. And there you go, we got a shell. So what it did basically, it registered the user with this username and this password. It's the same, it's randomly generated, and it managed to drop a shell. So basically it was automated for us. You could do this manually, but it will be much more complicated. And what I picked up on is, for example, if you try to register, it requires captcha, and you say refresh captcha, but basically it's not visible, so it's really frustrating. you can't even register, so it's a bit strange. There are some default login details, but it didn't work. So yeah, that's the only way to really get into the system. Now obviously, if you look at the ID, so we are www.data, but we would like to upgrade it to like a better shell. So what we do is we just simply look at if NC is available. So that's perfect. And then my IP address, usually I forget it. So that's the one. It's usually tunnel 0. I don't know, for you it might be different. And yeah, it could be any, it could be like 444, that's fine. And bin bash should be okay, and then we just simply set up a listener. Excellent, it's working. So we upgrade the shell with Python 3 command import pty. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we are in the uploads folder, and honestly, you can waste a lot of time here. So if you go back, we can see what's going on behind the scenes. All these PHP files, you can go into core, you can go into, I don't know, look around. Database, but there's really nothing there, honestly, there's nothing there. So what we do is just to simply run the find command. But before we do that, I just wanted to show you. So if you type cat etc password, again, there's nothing interesting. What was strange, again, the courier fetch mail, you see bin, no login, force. So yeah, so obviously, even if port 110995 was exposed, there's no way really to get into the system like that. MySQL is not running properly either. What's strange that we have a user Fox. So if you go into that one, you can get the flag, but honestly there is nothing interesting here. Oh, sorry. Okay, so it's not here. No, I just realized that this is no, sorry. I think it's here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the one. Anyway, so if you look at the find, you would like to find SUID. There are different ways to do it, so I like to do it this way. And the dev note, as you can see, user has been hbing3 came back, so that reminds us of this website. hbing3, as you can see, SHA, SUID and sudo. You go to the SUID, obviously it's installed. So we just have to run it, and after that, that's it really. Oh, sorry. There you go. And we are root. Now obviously what the official write-up says, so you can do it different ways. If you want like a proper shell, then yeah, maybe you need to register as a new user, such as hacker, and put a new password on etc password file, and then this is how you can become root. There might be some kernel exports as well, but I think that's perfectly okay. As you can see, we got the flag. I enjoyed it. This machine might have been a bit frustrating, I don't know, not my favorite. I really hope that maybe I can do some kind of post exploitation, finding some passwords, but it looked like a rabbit hole. So yeah, that was it for today. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel or leave some feedback, and see you next time.